Hey YouTube, and welcome to the news. 3 more fully vaccinated senators have come down with COVID. This brings the total to 5 vaccinated senators with COVID. Also, the Dallas Cowboys have announced that they will not require proof of vaccination to attend their home games. The Las Vegas Raiders will require vaccination proof to attend their games. Israel carried out 2 missile strikes against Syria. They involved hitting Hezbollah armed depots and also a Syrian army base. Also, the congestion is growing on our seaports on both the east and west coasts. Ships are starting to stack up and cannot be unloaded in a timely manner. Also, there's some good news. The terminal that was in China that was closed because of a single case of COVID, it is going to start a phased reopening of that closed terminal. New Zealand has extended their 3-day lockdown nationwide up to 7 days because they had additional 11 new cases of COVID. That brings them to a total of 31 cases for their country. The Washington Post is reporting some major health problems from Moderna's #1 selling drug right now. Australia will be vaccinating 24,000 children next week in a large stadium. They have stressed to the parents that they will be taken care of and there'll be no parents allowed in the stadium. Health minister in Israel has approved the COVID booster shot for anyone over 40 years of age. The only thing, you will need a 5-month period between your second dose and this booster shot. In a classified State Department internal memo that was released, it was very specific that Kabul would fall to the Taliban by August 31st. So they knew that they needed an evac plan for a lot of personnel. The State Department Overseas Security Advisory Council said on August 14th that repatriation flights are not free and that you were required to sign a promissory loan agreement with them, and you could be charged up to $2,000 for the flight out. If you did not pay that your passport would not be renewed. They have since probably moved backwards on that because of public pressure. Fort Bliss, El Paso, Texas is ready for 10,000 Afghan refugees. Congress authorized 34,500 SIV, which is a special immigrant visa. When a foreigner holds this, they will be eligible for federal benefits through the United Refugee Admissions Program. Taliban commanders are saying that Sharia law will be followed and no democratic system at all will be in place in Afghanistan. And finally, there's a large amount of stress between the British commanders and the American commanders on the ground. British commanders are sending out their soldiers. They have 900 to actively look for their British citizens. While they're there, they're also grabbing Irish personnel and any Afghanistan personnel that have proper paperwork. This is putting stress because the U.S. is afraid that this could be seen as a violation of the ceasefire between the Taliban and could renew fighting. Also, major stress is on the ground because U.S. soldiers are watching British soldiers go out and come back with retrieved British personnel, and American soldiers on the ground want to go out looking for other Americans, but they're being denied. Thanks for watching the news.